For BamaCentral.com, I'm Joey Blackwell here with Katie Wyndham and Tony Sukalis, and this is 3 and Out. Alabama football had a really big pickup announced today on social media. Vanderbilt offensive tackle Tyler Steen announced that he will be joining the Crimson Tide, just the latest in a line of transfers for Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide. Tony, Bama Central and yourself broke this story the day before it happened, so tell me about Tyler Steen and what he brings to the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, Tyler Steen, the biggest thing he brings is experience. You know, he's a guy that started 33 games at left and right tackle the last 3 seasons for Vanderbilt. He's a solid offensive lineman. I expect him to come in and take one of the starting tackle spots. It's kind of looking like that will be the left tackle spot because J.C. Latham, the 5-star sophomore now, is probably going to take that right tackle spot. That's what he's been this spring. So I think the biggest thing that this move gives Alabama is, you know, the fact that it doesn't have to shift things up so much. You've got Tyler Steen at left tackle. You can focus J.C. Latham at right tackle. You can keep Javion Cohen at left guard. You know, either Darian Dalcart or Seth McLaughlin's going to be the center, and then you can put Emil Ekiyor at right guard. That's kind of, that might not be the lineup. You know, things can still happen, but that kind of seems set, and it allows Alabama to kind of gel a little bit more now that it has, you know, it kind of knows more, and it gives it more option at tackle as well. Alabama has some talent on the offensive line. They don't have a lot of experience. So I think that's the biggest thing when you look at this move. That's what they needed. They needed somebody that they could rely on that it's basically done it before.
Yeah, and I think by adding him, it kind of helps eliminate some of a lot of the question marks we've had around the offensive line this spring, which he's not coming until after he graduates from Vanderbilt in May. So he won't be here immediately, as in he won't be here next or on Saturday for A-Day. So we will still see different offensive lines in the scrimmage when the media and the public is finally able to watch the team scrimmage this week. But like you said, it kind of creates some clarity along the offensive line. There's been a lot of, you know, questions with injuries, but and adding Steen, like you said, you know, it's not a guarantee that he's going to be a starter, but also most grad transfers aren't going to come in to ride the bench. And so he's coming in kind of, I'm sure, with the expectation to start and probably at one of those tackle spots. And like you said, he just kind of brings some experience that the Alabama offensive line desperately needed after some of the departures they've had in this offseason.
With the addition of Steen, Nick Saban and his staff now have the top offensive tackle, top cornerback, top running back, and top wide receiver from this year's NCAA transfer portal. Well, that'll about do it. For BamaCentral.com, I'm Joey Blackwell with Katie Wyndham and Tony Sukalis. Thank you so much for watching 3 and Out.